How many eggs are those?
It's like 12 eggs.
12 eggs. Some spinach, ham. Awesome. It's like a frittata almost.
Yes.
Because look how thick that is.
Super scramble.
Cut up the ham. Going ham. And spinach. Look at that. Ooh.
Super ham.
That looks so good.
Protein blaster.
I'm so hungry. This is gonna be so good.
Instagram pic right there.
Just put a pinch of cocaine on it.
Okay, cocaine
Yeah.
and protein powder.
Okay, just spot fed all the coral. Look at all of them. They're all like shrunk up. I turned off the power heads so that they could eat without all the food blowing away. Mostly for this one, for the benefit of the gold torch coral, which is totally bleached. Haven't spot fed for a while. I use a turkey baster here. Use some Mysis, frozen Mysis shrimp, defrost it, and then you just stick it in and feed each piece of the coral. Switching it up today, instead of a chicken bacon ranch melt, I got Italian BMT. Yeah. I'm going to do a water change right now, and I'm gonna film it this time. Haven't done a water change in a while, so I'm gonna do one today. So, first thing I do for my aquarium maintenance, clean the glass. I have this magnetic cleaner here. It has a scrubber on the inside of the glass, so I don't have to stick my hand in the water, and you just clean it like this. The coolest invention ever. And this cleans off all the algae pretty much on the tank. I can't really get too much near the bottom, so that's when I use the scraper. So I have the scraper tool here, which I'm gonna use to scrape this top of the glass because the magnetic cleaner can't get over here and to the bottom of the tank here. Here it is with the razor, going down to the sand line, just scraping off all the stuff stuck to the glass. Okay, now it's time to do I'll do like a 30% water change today. While I suck out the water, check this out. Look at the Duncan heads. Look how many heads it has. I remember when I got this, it had like 3 heads and then one of them died off. Well, look at this. There's like 8 heads at least. That's awesome. Okay, next, pour the new water in. I'm gonna check the salinity with the hydrometer here. It's still too high. So then you have to use your fresh water, your RODI water. And I just filled this up with RODI water that I bought from the aquarium store. You can't just put regular water because it has a lot of phosphates in it. So you need this reverse osmosis water. It's ridiculous. There's so much you have to do. And there we go. Beautiful once again. Fishies are all happy. Yeah. Pretty awesome. Back from the gym. My gosh, today my legs are so sore. I did this thing called pistols. I did them yesterday and it's so hard to sit down. I'll show you what they are. It's pretty much a squat with one leg. And you pretty much touch your butt to your heel. Let's see, which leg should I do? Like this leg first. Check it out. So you go all the way down and then all the way up. And you do it with both sides. A couple times each. I do it about 7 times each. 1, 2, ow! It's so sore from yesterday. Ah! Headed to Chipotle for an early dinner. Ooh. I'm heading off to this thing called the Meetup, which is like, I always go to it online. They don't pay me or anything, but I actually use it. I really like it. What it is like you can meet up with people in the area, in the Bay Area. So I do go to the ones for like new college grads, just to make some new friends all the time. It's always really fun. So if you go to it and you live in the area, you might be able to see me there. I just got done. I was flying, meeting up with all these new people to network with. A lot of them are in the internet business too, so we got to talk a lot. It's pretty cool. Next, I'm going to talk about my bottom 3 movies of 2012. Of course, I usually try to avoid terrible movies, but this is my bottom 3 list. One movie that I gave 1 star to was This Means War. This is the one with Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine, and Tom Hardy. It was terrible. I thought it was so poorly done. What happened, McG? I actually like McG movies usually, like Charlie's Angels and The Terminator Salvation. I actually like those movies. This one I thought was terrible. The action was terrible in the movie. The only redeeming grace of this movie was Chelsea Handler, who had some pretty funny lines in it. But other than that, the movie was absolutely terrible. Well, I remember Aaron watched it too, and it was like, this was really bad. I don't think anybody thought that movie was great. So I don't think I'm offending anyone by saying I didn't like it. The last two movies are the only ones of 2012 so far that I have ranked half a star out of 4. One of them is actually a cult favorite, which I'm sorry if you like this movie, but I seriously didn't, and that is John Carter, which is based off of the graphic novel, which did happen before Star Wars. Just felt like it was just retreading Star Wars, but in not as great of a way. I personally was watching it. It was very, very long. I like sci-fi movies, but this one I just could not hop on board with. It looked very cheap to me. Some of the visual effects were cool, but for the most part. And the final movie, which I thought was the worst movie of 2012, was Rock of Ages. Oh my gosh, this movie is like 2.5 hours long, and it's based off of the Broadway show, which is just a compilation of rock songs which they've wrapped a plot around. This was so bad. It was so atrocious. I can't believe I sat through the whole thing. And if you think that, oh, maybe fans of rock music would like to watch this, think again. The songs were kind of murdered, I felt. And if the main song that you're building up the whole movie to is Don't Stop Believing, which has been played to death, I just don't think that it was very well done at all. And I can't see too many people liking it. Even Pitch Perfect was better than this. The plot was so weird. It's about that girl Julianne Hough, and she wants to make it in Hollywood. She's just a small town girl living in a lonely world, and then there's like too many plot lines. She ends up becoming a stripper, and it's just like, what the hell is going on with this movie? I'm sorry, Adam Shankman. I did like Hairspray. He was the director of Hairspray, but this one I felt was the worst movie of 2012. So that's my list. What did you think were the worst movies of 2012? Put it in the comments below. Okay guys, I'm headed to bed. It's super late. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hey, what's up guys? Since you guys have been asking for it for a while, I thought that I would share with you my top 10 movies of 2012. I've finally been able to see pretty much all of them. I mean, I've missed a few, but I don't think any of them will make it onto my top 10 list. I thought that I would share with you which ones to watch, just in case you may have missed it. I'll share with you my top 10 and also the bottom 3. Let's start off in reverse order.